Warning, the stories you're about to hear are detailed accounts of shenanigans, pranks, and some mistakes that are meant to replicate the sort of discussions that veterans have when they reunite over a cold beverage and do not depict the professional daily actions of the military at large. We hope to make you laugh, but not to disrespect our proud men and women in uniform. Listener discretion is advised. Welcome to Cammo Comedy, where we take a humorous look at the lighter side of military service. We got a big show for you today, but before we jump into it, if you like what we're doing here, give us a subscribe, give us a follow, whatever they call it on your podcasting platform. And while you're at it, give us a 5-star rating, write us a review, as that makes us more relevant in the algorithm and boosts the overall visibility of the show. But word-of-mouth advertising is just so powerful, so if you tell some friends, I will love you forever. Okay, let's jump into the show. I am your host, Aaron Wolf. How dare you?
Okay, I'm done. Go ahead.
I am your host, Aaron Wolf. Just as a friendly reminder to the audience, we put out a new show every single Monday. So make sure you give the notification bell a nice tap so you don't miss a show. Give it a nice tap. And we are doing laughter therapy here on this show. We got a lot of military members that struggle with everyday life after service, and we're just here to have a laugh and remember the good times. We are doing a special Christmas show today. So Merry Christmas. We pre-recorded this and it's coming out on Christmas. So
Pre-record? Do we ever live record?
yes, this is live right now, bitch. But it just will be aired later on.
Get the fuck out of here. We pre-recorded this. You're fucking awkward, bud.
How dare you? Don't make me feel bad about myself. Joining me today is the man who taught me that dangling participles are not genitalia. Special guest, Murph. Murph, thanks for doing the show today.
Oh, well, thanks. I'm thankful that you invited me back.
Hell yeah. It's always a pleasure to have you. Also joining us today is the man who taught me don't hold your ear up to your beloved's beehole to try to hear the ocean because that's rude. Call sign Cheeks. Cheeks, thanks for being on the show today, man.
How else am I supposed to spread cheeks and not hate it? How else? I don't even know. How else am I supposed to hear the ocean if I'm not spreading cheeks and not hate? That's what I meant to say.
There you go. That was good. That was good. Merry Christmas, everyone.
This is in an airport.
Hell yeah. All right, we got an amazing show today. So, are you going to be okay?
Okay, I'm good.
All right.
All right, I'm good now.
All right, you guys ready for my first story?
Is it Christmassy?
No.
All right, go ahead.
Thanks for stepping on that. I'm going to cut that out, bitch. This story's going back to the 1990s, right? As you know, that as some men age, they could be subjected to male pattern baldness. And this is not the best thing in the world to have happen to people, right?
I don't know. Murph wears it pretty good.
Look, it looks good on a lot of people. I'm just going to say that. This is not a dig on anybody that might experience that kind of a situation, right?
Did you know that male pattern baldness is caused because as you get older, your body is still producing sex hormones?
Oh, wow.
Science, bitch.
That's phenomenal. We had a middle-aged guy in the Air Force who was experiencing male pattern baldness.
You mean extreme levels of testosterone?
Well, no, he was just only had side hair. He didn't have any top hair, right?
From all of the testosterone.
And I think he was feeling bad about himself, right? So he decides that he's going to go out and get fitted for a toupee.
Oh, God.
Yes.
You can't come to work one day bald and the next day with hair.
Exactly. Well, that's exactly what happened. So this guy, it's not like he started to thin a little bit and then took some action.
And then got ahead of it?
He was just a bald guy. Only side hair, no top hair. And then he shows up one day, full head of hair. Oh. Now, Murph, as you just pointed out, that's going to catch the eye, especially with your coworkers, especially in the 90s. Mm-hmm. When you're in, I forgot to mention that he was in vehicle maintenance, right?
Okay. So people who like to roast folks.
He was around mechanics, a bunch of rough guys and stuff like that. So as soon as he walks into work that day, these guys are like, we'll call him Jake. Hey, Jake. What the fuck's going on with your full head of hair, right? He's just like, what are you talking about? I've had this hair the whole time, right?
Yeah.
He tried to play it off.
He tried to play it off like he didn't just come in with a toupee.
So his coworkers go in for a closer look, and they're like, you didn't fucking come in here with a toupee, guy. Oh. So they get into a little bit of a dust up. winds up getting the toupee taken off his head, and they staple it to the wall.
No.
As a lesson, they're like, don't come in here with this bullshit. We know you're bald. There's no shame in it. Again, no shame. But, oh, man, now I got to say, that sucks. We feel bad for old Jake.
Oh, my gosh.
He got humbled a little bit. But, yeah, a little bit of self-awareness. Like, you can't just show up one day, full head of hair. That reminds me of that episode of Seinfeld, where George Costanza shows up one day, full head of hair, brimming with confidence, and he's being a dick to everybody.
They just beat the shit out of him and rip his hair off.
Same thing happens to poor Jake, right? I don't know if he even came in being a dick to people, but, I mean, he shows up, and they're just like, not on my watch.
Right. Oh,
Stapled
my God.
to the wall.
Stapled to the wall.
Like
I mean,
dead raccoon.
this is like 5 seconds into the duty day. He didn't last even a full day.
That's amazing.
It's like, hey, man, take that shit outside, keep it to the bar, keep it to whatever.
Oh, God.
You can't just show up one day with a full head of hair. That's amazing.
I bet you they put a lot of stock into Rogaine after that. Holy
Probably.
shit.
There's
Man.
better ways to deal with it.
Yeah. So I got a short story. This is actually a continuation. I forgot to add this bit of information to a story I told a long time ago. It was regarding Sparrow. If we
what's up,
remember call
Sparrow?
sign Sparrow, from the COB episode. Yeah. Well, Sparrow and I were deployed together, and this is when we were talking about the dude who got shouldered in the throat and talked like Batman for our deployment.
Yes.
Well, Sparrow was playing football that day as well.
Okay.
And Sparrow's just a little fella. He's like, I'm going to disrespect him and say 5'2".
How dare you? That's not spreading love.
Eyes
It's
of
Christmas.
blue, yeah.
So you're right.
It's Christmas.
You're
You
right.
pay some respect.
He's a tall 5'4".
Okay.
So Sparrow's playing football, and he's running and he's running and he's running, and then somebody throws a ball and he's diving for it. He's a stud when it comes to like physical attributes for being a little fella. Okay.
Physical specimen.
He's not paying attention one time, and he's running, and then the next thing you know, he just disappears.
Oh, shit.
He's
What do you mean? Like a magician?
like a magician. If you were watching David Blaine, he had made this little person disappear.
David Blaine playing football.
Yes. So Sparrow's running, and he'd found the only like drainage ditch in the entire area.
You guys didn't scout the area before you started playing, huh?
So he's running. Next thing you know, he's gone. We're like, where the fuck did Sparrow go?
Oh, this is bad.
He's fallen into a drainage. Nobody checked on him. We just waited for him to come out.
You're waiting for the rabbit to pop out of the hat.
Yeah. Just it's like a.
Well, what was is Sparrow okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
How deep was the trench?
About 5'4".
Oh, ouch.
That's a hell of a fall, though.
Yeah, he was fine though. No injuries or anything.
But he looked amazing doing it.
Well, obviously.
Okay. That's what we like to hear. Murph, you have a very special Christmas story that I can't wait to hear.
Yeah. So when I was deployed to Southeast Asia,
This was in which year? So you were in
this would have
Vietnam?
been December of 1970.
Okay. Wow.
So
That is so long ago.
How dare you?
it seems like yesterday to
Don't
some of us.
disrespect our guests.
So I'm younger than you think. Anyway. End of December, and I'm headed to Southeast Asia on board an aircraft. We stopped several times going across the ocean. And
Real quick, welcome home and thank you for your service. Let's not sleep on that.
well, thank you. Appreciate that.
No problem.
Actually.
Yeah.
Because a lot of my comrades were treated quite badly when they came back.
Absolutely.
And
It's not too late to ever correct the record on that.
Yeah.
so and it is appreciated. I've told a lot of teachers when they ask different people to come to Veteran Day observances, I remind them that as far as the Vietnam veterans are concerned, you welcome them home first.
Yes.
Because a lot of them didn't get that.
Yeah.
I personally was very fortunate in that I had a lot of close friends and family that took good care of me. They were with me, and they helped to insulate me from some of that kind of bullshit.
Sure. Yeah.
Which would lead into another story, but we'll pass that one for now. But anyway, so when I was headed over,
okay.
So we stopped several times for fuel, and on our last leg of that, they show us this fantastic movie from World War II.
Okay.
And they're showing these planes landing on these airfields in northern Africa. And as the planes are landing, the bombs are bursting around the plane. Everybody piles out of the plane, and they're taking cover, and the plane takes off, and they're all scurrying into bunkers and all of this kind of stuff. So this is the last movie we see before we get to Vietnam.
Wow. That'll get you fucking ready.
I guess.
So most of us on board this plane have never been there before, and we're watching this, and so we're set. And of course, the pilot says, as we're coming in to Tan Son Nhut Air Base, he says, in the event that the air base is under fire when we land, as soon as we land, the door will open. You guys pile out, and whatever the crew on the ground tells you to do, you do, because we'll be taking off immediately, so don't dilly-dally.
I'm staying on this fucking plane.
Yeah, I was going to say, perfect time to hide in the bathroom.
Yeah.
So we're all expecting the worst, of course.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And so we land. Of course, there's absolutely nothing going on, but we don't know what to expect. So we're piling off the plane anyway.
Yeah.
And we're looking around, and there's absolutely no fucking buddy giving us any direction. So
Times have definitely not changed at all.
They set you up.
So we're all down there standing in a group, unorganized. Finally, somebody points us, go over there.
Right.
So we're starting to get processed in little by little.
Okay.
This is about December 23rd.
Oh, wow.
So everything is in holiday mode there already, even though in the military there really are no holidays.
Yeah.
But everybody is in holiday mode.
Sure.
So we're being told, go here, go there. We're getting half processed in. Nobody wants to do anything. Oh, go over to this barracks. You're going to bill it over there. Come see us after Christmas. It's kind of the attitude that's going on.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah, well, it did. Yeah, we get bussed around here, bussed around there, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So it comes December 24th. We're seeing advertising at Tan Son Nhut Air Base about Bob Hope.
Oh, yes.
It's going to be at Long Binh Army Base.
Yeah.
Which isn't too far from where we're at, where we're at. So we start, hey, Sarge, can we go see Bob Hope? What the hell you talking about? You just fucking got here.
Of course.
You ain't doing shit. You ain't done shit. You're going to be in your barracks all Christmas Day because nobody's doing crap. Just chill out, and we'll see you on the 26th or 7th, whenever the hell we feel like it.
When we go back to war.
Sergeant Grinch right here.
Yeah.
And also, if I could just pause you real quick. For those younger people in the audience who might not know, Bob Hope was like the mega comedian of 60s and 70s, right? I mean, he was like
World War II.
Yeah. He was like the Dave Chappelle or Joe Rogan of that era. So a big name. Imagine that guy is in town, or one of those guys are in town. Like, you're definitely going to want to see the show.
Oh,
it doesn't matter if you've spent 5 seconds there or if you've been there for a year or whatever. Like, you're still going to want to go see the show.
So we've been told we're not allowed to do anything Christmas Day. We're going to sit on our bunk and twiddle our thumbs and look at one another like we really want to do that.
That sounds like fun.
So,
But did you tell them you could drive a sedan?
No, that didn't come up, but
Not yet.
So we've all decided, okay, well, we're shit out of luck.
Right.
Well, a couple of us got a little antsy Christmas morning.
Oh, no.
Say it isn't so.
and just wanted something more on Christmas than hanging around the barracks with a bunch of ugly guys. So we went out kind of roaming around a little bit. Well, outside of our barracks, about 3 barracks down, there was a 1/4-ton covered truck just sitting there.
Unattended?
At the time it was, yes, unattended. So
What could be better for anybody's situation?
Yeah.
So knowing how to drive a military vehicle and figuring out where Long Bin was.
Right.
Because we had to leave Tan Son Nhut Air Base and drive to Long Bin Army Base.
Right.
And then find Bob Hope. Well,
Right. And we're talking 1970s. It's not like everybody has a smartphone. And
Right.
you can
Oh,
just-
no, yeah. No, I
you
mean,
know.
we had a flyer. is what we had.
There Murph was with a flyer, a map, and a 1/4-ton truck. What happened next, Murph?
So we hotwired the truck.
Yes. Every good story starts with we hotwired the truck on Christmas Day. Yes.
So me and a buddy get in the front, and in the back, at one point, I think I counted 8 guys in the back.
Where the fuck did these guys come from?
Hey, when they found out that we were going to go see Bob Hope, we had all kinds of friends.
Oh, God.
yeah.
So you and your buddy go hotwire this truck and everybody's coming out like cockroaches?
Oh, well,
And
I
I
mean,
will-
when they saw us walking down the road towards the truck, they were there.
Yeah.
I will say, too, the more people that are involved, the harder it's going to be to really bust.
That's true.
Like 10, 15 guys.
Yeah.
Like, you can do it, but
So we hotwire the truck. Everybody loads in. We drive in the direction that we think is the main gate. Because now we've only been there a day.
Yeah.
which direction the main gate is.
No, but I mean, we
amazing.
just got dumped
Right,
out of a bus that had chain link fence on either side.
Yeah.
Classic, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So we get to this gate. We're assuming we're at the main gate. To this day, I don't know if that was the main gate or not. And we stop and show some kind of IDs and all this kind of guy. And the guy says, okay, go ahead. We said, okay, wait a minute.
Hell yeah.
Wait a minute. From here, how do we get to Long Bin?
Yes.
Follow this dirt road.
He looks at us and says, do you have authorization?
Absolutely. Did he
Well,
have a hall
of
pass
course.
like Bubba?
Yeah. So we just bullshitted a little bit, and he figured out that we weren't supposed to be out there, but what the hell, everybody wants to go see Bob Hope. So he gave us half-assed directions.
Shout out to that guy
Yeah.
for not being a total dick.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Shutting it down.
Yeah. So we make our way to Long Bin.
Okay.
We get to the gate there, and we realize, geez, I wonder if they'll let us in.
And that's the first time you guys thought that. Like,
I wonder
yeah.
if they'll let us in with
Again,
this stolen truck.
classic, we'll figure it out as we
Yeah.
go.
So we pull up, and of course they want to see some kind of authorization. Well, Sarge just said, take the truck and go here. That's all we know. We're looking for the Bob Hope show.
Yeah.
One of the guys walks around, sees all the guys in the back end, figures it must be legitimate.
Oh, my God.
It's a transport. Okay, well, yeah. All right, follow this road. Go down there, turn left, turn right, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So we do all of that. We get into an area. There's vehicles everywhere as far as the eye can see.
My God.
We pull over and park,
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
shut the sucker down, and we can see literally off in the distance where there's an amphitheater.
Hell yeah.
So we hike, and I swear we hiked better than 2 miles.
Wow.
To get to the
believe it.
amphitheater. We're up on the top of this amphitheater, and the stage and everything's the size of a postage stamp.
I can only imagine.
But I'll tell you what, they put on one hell of a show.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
to this day, it's one of the best Christmases I ever had.
It's history. I mean,
a hell of an adventure.
Yeah.
And
talking about a major moment in history. I mean, you have Bob Hope performing in Vietnam on Christmas, and you got to be there. That's amazing.
That and all of the entourage that he always brought with him, and Margaret and all of those folks. And then one of my first letters home was, I saw Bob Hope.
Yeah.
And so my family then is trying to watch all the Bob Hope specials because he did those. Now, can they see me? Well, hell, I was so freaking far away that even if they had the camera on me, they wouldn't have been able to see me.
Totally friends now.
Yeah. But it was such a neat thing. And we sat there, we watched the show. The shows, everybody's leaving. So we all reassemble.
Right.
And not too far from where we were, we said, okay.
How did you keep track of everybody? Because you guys,
we had a spot where we were going to meet up afterwards.
All right.
And we all met up right there at that spot really well. We were surprised.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, we got them.
You know, this wasn't like a lot of deployments today where everybody that deploys is a unit.
Yeah.
I mean, we were all individuals.
We didn't say, like, new faces.
Before we were stuck in the barracks, none of us knew one another.
Wow.
So we are all brand new to one another.
That's
crazy.
Hey, you guys want to steal a truck? Yeah, I'm in.
And that's exactly what it was. I mean, so we were all new guys to one another. So we're saying, okay, all right. Everybody's here. All right, let's go to the truck. And we all turn around and go, okay, let's see. Where was the truck?
Oh, no.
Well, I think it was down there. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's right. We're back this way. Okay, we got to go down this road about 2 miles to get to the truck.
Man.
Right.
So we go down about 2 miles, and we realize there's no vehicles left. So our stolen truck
Oh, no.
had been stolen from us.
How dare they?
I mean, we're not even on the correct base that we're supposed to be on. So we don't know how to get back.
Right.
So how do we do this? So we just kind of walked around until we found another unattended truck.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
We hot-wired that one. And we went back.
2 felonies later.
And we found our way back. Yeah. We got directions and such. We parked this truck in the same place where the first truck was parked.
Yes.
Now, I want to point out that the first truck we took, not steal,
Borrowed it.
Yeah.
well, yes, was a 1 1/4 ton truck.
Okay.
The one we brought back was a 2.5 ton taxi.
Oh,
It was
man.
an upgrade.
Yeah.
Yes, and so we parked that there. We all sauntered back to the barracks.
Oh, my God.
Nobody knows anything. And this is what drives, I guess it would be a supply sergeant.
Yeah.
Somebody that's responsible for all of the serial numbers in the inventory. Like, wait a minute. We have an upgraded truck. Okay.
Yeah. This bumper number is different.
Those discussions definitely happen. Like, okay, whatever. Close enough.
So what happened with the new truck?
We just left it there. I don't know.
Some poor son of a bitch is going to get in their truck the next day. It's like, oh man, this isn't my truck.
I could have sworn I parked there.
Imagine though, if the person that was supposed to have the upgraded vehicle took the downgraded vehicle,
Yeah.
like that's probably going to make their supply sergeant way more pissed off. Like, why do we have this like wrecked up?
And why is the ignition peeled?
Yeah, I got to say too though that you can't be the only ones that did this in all of Vietnam that were going to see Bob Hope.
Well, we know there's at least one other group that stole their shit.
That's at least 2 or 3.
Oh my God, I love that story.
That's amazing. Yeah.
But I mean that was my Christmas that
That's
year,
an amazing
and
story.
it was a great Christmas. And,
Yeah.
and I remember it with fondness. I mean, just seeing Bob Hope and all of that. So every Christmas to this day, that's
you
one
steal
of the
a
things. Well, yeah, that's what I should.
In honor of Bob Hope,
Yeah.
and steal a truck.
No,
together.
but every Christmas to this day, I remember that day and those activities and stuff because it was a special Christmas. I was away from friends and family, and like I say, all the guys that I was with that Christmas, I'd only known for a day.
Yeah.
So, and yet it was still a special Christmas.
Yeah.
And so
That's cool.
That's an incredible story.
To those that might be feeling lonely, I mean, you are where you are because if you aren't, you ain't nowhere.
Right. Yeah,
Do you still keep in contact with these other wanted felons?
No, they were assigned to different places than I was.
Jail?
See, that was one of the things about Vietnam, though, is nobody stayed together.
Yeah,
I mean, you were just one by one. You were put in here and taken out of there, and so there was very little cohesiveness as far as units were concerned.
Also seems like from the stories that we've heard, seems a lot more lawless than like what happens today.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
There was no accountability of vehicles back then. No sensitive equipment. So you're the fucking reason that I used to have to pull all my shit out and get it checked.
Well, yeah. Well, see, ultimately, I finally got assigned to a unit, and the unit I got assigned to, I had a really strange job, but I had a Jeep assigned to me, and my instructions upon having this Jeep assigned to me was, don't ever go on an air base with this Jeep. Why?
It'll get stolen.
Because it came from an air base.
Oh shit!
Oh my god! Oh, that's
You know what they
funny.
say though? They say that there's only one thief in the military. Everybody else is just trying to get their shit.
Yeah. Oh, don't ever go on an air base. Well, why? That's where it came from.
Stop asking such ridiculous
Holy
questions.
shit. That is freaking hilarious.
Amazing. Murph, that's a phenomenal story.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing. Merry Christmas to everybody.
Yeah.
I do have one last story.
All right.
Check this out. So a lot of military bases are not located in the safest of neighborhoods, right? We've established this before. We've had like different stories about cars getting broken into and the like. So there's one Air Force guy, and we're just going to call him the nicest guy in the Air Force.
Okay.
Right? So he lived in not the best area of town, off base. And when he would go into work in the morning, he would go in super early. Upon arriving at his car to get in, he would look in the back seat and notice that there was a homeless guy sleeping in his back seat.
What?
Now, this is where we say that he's the nicest guy in the Air Force, because I know how most people would react to that situation, right? The way he handled it is he just kind of like knocked on the window and says, "Hey, man, would you mind getting out of my back seat? I got to get to work."
Get the fuck out of here.
Now, this guy also happened to be talking to probably the nicest homeless man on earth, because he's just like, okay. And he just complies, gets out. The Air Force guy gets in and then drives to work, and then proceeds to tell his coworkers, yeah, like there's this homeless guy that kind of like part-time lives out of my back seat of my car. There's ketchup packets back there and stuff like that.
What?
And you're like, hey, man, have you ever thought about like locking your shit up? He's like, I live in a bad neighborhood. If I lock it, then shit gets broken and, whatever. I don't have anything of value in there, He says, okay.
But now your car smells like bum.
Doesn't matter. He's like, I just drive to work with the windows down. It's fine.
What?
Oh, wow.
So the nicest guy in the Air Force meets the nicest homeless guy, and they just had this very nice symbiotic relationship.
Holy
where
shit.
part-time, he was allowed to live out of his back seat.
It's like those parasitic fish that tag along with the sharks. They eat the stuff off of them. Hey, you sleep here. Nobody steals my shit.
Yeah. Well, and
If they had
There
a
you go.
designated bum to sleep in that truck,
well,
he would have got to see Bob Hope, too.
I think that's part of the appeal, because when somebody's in your car, you're far less likely to get broken into.
oh yeah,
Because you can have somebody that there's going to kind of, beat them off or whatever.
easy.
You know what I mean?
I wouldn't. No.
You mean fight them off.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that story.
Hell yeah, that's great.
That is good.
Well, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to everybody. Glad we could do a special show.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for checking out the Cammo Comedy Show Podcast. We got a fundraiser going on right now, so if you like what we're doing here and want to keep us rolling, consider making a contribution. We'll put a link in the description. Also, we had some fun animations made up for this fundraiser, so we'll put links for those in the description as well if you want to just check those out. Also, don't forget to tell a friend about us if you love what we're doing here. Word of mouth advertising is very powerful, and we really appreciate you for helping us out. If you've got any funny military stories of your own or know somebody who does, drop us a voicemail at area code 531-222-6146. Also, we've got an email open. That's stories@cammocomedy.com. That's stories, STORIES, at CAMMOCOMEDY.com. We'll have a lot more fun announcements coming soon, so stay tuned. All right, I'm going to go microwave a croissant. Later.